we are bolted down. Got a chain on there. Yeah, I see it. Now the one thing I do not like about this loader is that on my old one it's a 24-foot boom. This one's only a 22-foot boom. They've still got the 4-foot extended booms on them. Might have to extend out a little bit. And that's it. We'll pull the outriggers up. We're bolted down, but we've still got a lot of work to do. Pretty good looking log wagon. And even when we get this done, we're not done with things yet. That project will start here in about 2 weeks. So a few months back, before Serco changed their logos from the old loader here to the new logos, they sent us some rough drafts of that and asked us what we thought, which I think it looks pretty good. You know, I didn't mind the old ones here, which again, you know, logos to me, those stickers have they don't affect the performance of these loaders whatsoever, so it wasn't a big deal to me. And I watched some of Serco's stuff on social media, since the people up there at Serco and us, we keep in contact quite a bit. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think the new logos look pretty good versus the old ones. Don't know, kind of indifferent about them. I'm happy with the loaders though. That's all that matters to me. They're going to pick up logs and do it well.
Down on top of the...
You know, these electric impacts really come a long ways.
On this side, you're down. Touch it. On the other side, am I touching? Oh, yeah.
Whew.
About right here, Dean, or Kyle.
Yeah, right there is good too, Brandon. I like it. Glue it down. Got a little JB weld.
This side we need to do first, Kyle. That guy gave me a torque spec sheet. And bolts, and that will be necessary.
Okay, way, Brandon, the strap for this fuel tank.
Not much room.
Think about what I've done here for a second, because I just, my head.
And now we've got to put U-bolts on the bed to fasten it down. And it'll be a working operation. That's it. We're set on there. We good? Yeah? I think we're on there. And the reason we use two loaders is just for the extra stability, because there was, unlike this bed here where we picked up this bed with this loader and set it on there, trying to put the bed between the loader and the truck cab, there was little room for error. Everything had to be perfect. So having the extra loader here just gave you the extra stability. The bed is heavier because there is a floor in it. Other than that, it's basically the same bed with a floor. There's really no differences. The headache rack's a little taller on the new bed. Down. Yeah, we picked the bed on the Mack up with just this Serco loader. But again, just for the extra stability, the high dollar truck, you got to understand that. High dollar piece of equipment here. The last thing I want to do before I ever get to take it to the timbers to tear the cab up on it, I'd just be sick to myself. And I know Brandon would be too. So that's the reason why we've got the Mack here. Again, just to make things go a little smoother. All right, we're setting down now. Let's see what he wants me to do here. Up. He wants me to come up. You got to be careful these Serco controls. Side here. Again, these are not cheap beds. These are extremely high quality, well-built beds. This one here, of course, Brandon built the bed on this truck. We've got just a skeleton bed. We decided to go with a floor on this bed for just various reasons. For one, protect the tag axle, all the plumbing on the loader being behind the cab mount, drive lines. They got me going down here. That's it on my end. Yeah, holding there. Yeah. High quality built beds. Brandon builds just a remarkable bed. The craftsmanship in it, how well built they are. Again, if you're thinking about getting a log bed built for a truck, whether it be behind the cab mount, tail mount, you should seriously talk to Brandon about a bed, because there's a lot of different options. And you won't be disappointed. The bed will outlast the truck by far. It's just a super good built bed. Whoever buys this Mack from us is going to get an excellent truck with an excellent bed with an excellent loader. These Serco 85s are second to none. I'm really hoping this doesn't turn into a blooper reel. on it.
Alright, Dean, straight north.
Straight north. It's starting to look like something. We've about got her lined up. It's Brandon's turn to move his loader. There he goes. Kyle signaled him. About that far to the north. We're holding steady now. Yeah, it's starting to look like a log truck. Now we've got the tag axle dropped right now, just to make things a little easier on our part. Slow and steady wins the race. Not there yet, but getting closer. This is tight. No room for error right here. Just inching our way along. Brandon's on the star. I'm on the Mac. We've only got about 5 inches of play here, which sounds like a lot, but it's not. Just kind of slow and steady. Kyle's down here below us guiding everything. I just video when it's Brandon's turn to run his loader, and then I have to pause when it's my turn to run mine. Go toward the north or towards the truck? You want me to go towards the north or towards the truck? You want me to go towards the north or towards the truck?
Towards the north.
Okay.
Right down there at the bottom, where it comes up, you got to pick that little back.
Okay.
You got a little bit of room to play with there. That way you can get over the center of the truck and then give it just a little bit.
Okay. Alright, I've got mine back here where it needs to go for now. Brandon's going to have to swing his around to try to center up. This really isn't too bad. I wish we had the drone in the air or somebody else videoing where we could kind of show it all at once. Said we don't have a lot of room to work with. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're back to filming now. Easy, 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 easy. Kind of nerve-wracking. Like I said, I don't smoke, but I could probably use a cigarette right about now. And the bad thing is, that's the first time that new Serco has been used, so all the controls are stiff on it, where these are pretty limber. I kind of wish we had a fourth able body here to kind of help hold the bed in place, because you know we've got it suspended by the loaders here. So like I said, this wind's not helping. You can see these trees whipping around, but you can't really predict the weather on days like this. Today it had to be done today, so we're just trying to make the best of it. We've already said, Brandon and I, we're either going to buy a big forklift or we're just going to have a crane come in for our next one. Now, I wouldn't even begin to try something like what we're doing on my own. But Brandon's done enough of this kind of stuff, like with the rigging here. I'm not too worried about it. I just run the loader here whenever he tells me to lift or swing. That's what I do. But everything else, I put total faith in him, because, like I said, This is stuff we've done since we're kids, and he's always been good at this stuff. And he's made a living out of doing this stuff, so I just sit up here and do what I'm told. I know my place. You always got to know your role in anything you do in life, and I know my role in something like this. I don't ask, I just do. Putting a little cardboard down there where the straps are going to come up, that way we don't scuff the paint. Hopefully, we've got a little bit of wind today. That's not helping us any. When I say a little bit of wind, you can see the trees moving around here. And all this plays a factor. Like I said, it's I don't smoke, but I just have a feeling I'm going to need a cigarette after or during putting this bed on here. This is nerve-wracking. The behind the cab mount loader wasn't too bad at all. But this tail mount loader where you've got to fit this bed into this little narrow area here is a little different. Oh, I'm getting signaled. Feel like a crane operator here. So much of this video is edited out because, again, we're still a bunch of ornery boys, even if me and Brandon are late 30s here, Kyle in early 30s, but we still act like a bunch of stupid teenage boys just doing a little bigger things. So a lot of clips aren't making it to the final edit here because we're still laughing about things we're doing. Now, there are a few things different on this 2022 Serco versus my 21 model. The seat's different for one. You're right, am I right? You're right, or am I right? But again, the seat's different. That's one thing. I think I kind of like the seat. Different armrest, a little better. Controls feel a little different here. They look like the same type of controls. They do feel a little different. One thing is the logo is different, but the fine folks where they installed this loader, that's always lovely, isn't it? Brand new loader, brand new decals. Decals aren't even right. It's the little things. Alright, up here in the driver's seat. I guess this way, if I swing it into something, it'll be my fault. Get all the straps put on. Okay, we're backing out with the bed. Sun now, the glare, you can't see much through the dirty window here. I'm just kind of waiting on the signal from Kyle. Okay, we are stopped. We're going to go ahead and set the bed down. Truck around because I backed it in there like the idiot I am. Alright, are you just going to pull up in the front? Is he going to do the same thing to yours too?
Mine's ready to go.
I'll pull in here. Oh my gosh. I love these John Deere machines, but they can be a devil to get into when the boom's up. the air. Now what I have done here is the John Deere's got kind of a creep mode here. This switch, yeah, it's dirty, it's sawdust and dirt. But you can flip this switch back and forth, and you can kind of go into like a low gear, low side. And for what we're doing here, of course you can see up, down. I'm going to run her about 50% capacity right now. We'll just ease back out of here. That'll kind of eliminate jerking on my end. That way if something goes wrong. What?
He wants to set it down where it's just, you know, a foot and a half or so above the ground.
Okay. Yeah, if I mess up, I can blame it on Brandon then. He's picking up now. Slide the sawhorse out. See if it... Down? Oh, whoop. Wrong lever there. There in tandem. Alright, so we've got the loader swung off to one side here. We'll use it to pick up on the bed when we get the bed out here. We've got my 333 right here. Of course, we were just tinkering around looking at the stuff. That's why the boom's up. Brandon's bringing his New Holland 237 up front. And what we'll do here in just a second, we're going to put some lumber under the forks on each end. Then we'll just do a little tandem work here, and we'll each pick up, back up slow, bring it right out here beside the truck, and from there we'll use the loader to set the bed in place with some straps as well. It'll be kind of a slow process, obviously, because you've got a, you know, expensive brand new truck there, and you don't want to run this heavy bed into the cab and make a mess of things right out of the gate. So paint turned out really well on it. You can see gloss. Again, this will be at Branson this coming week at the American Logging Council meeting. There'll be two Western Star trucks down there. My Western Star and my friend Travis's Western Star are down there. We'll be down there representing, of course, Western Star trucks, Serco log loaders. Of course, for me, I'll be representing Brandon's incredible bed build here. Because, all honesty, you want a high dollar, good quality bed, this is it. Yeah, pulling up to the shop here. Looks like Brandon's doing some grinding, some cutting or something. We'll pull around here and get this show started. This thing just shifts smooth. Seven-speed automatic in this. Like I said, it's just like driving a pickup truck. Just a little bigger, but still. All kinds of power, 505 horsepower. Comfortable ride. Hopefully it'll ride a little smoother when we get this bed put on, because it's not having much weight on the back. You do bounce around quite a bit right now, but good ride. I absolutely love how fast this truck builds air pressure. Right there. Just like that, man. We're ready to go. We are mobile. And this automatic transmission is still taking me a little bit to get used to. I keep wanting to reach over here and grab something, but there's nothing to grab to shift gears. Just like driving my Ram. Runs good, accelerates good. A lot of people have said that we won't like the automatic, or they won't like the automatic, or they wouldn't have an automatic, but I think we'll get along pretty good with it. One of my great friends who's got a Western Star, he's got this is his second or third automatic in his truck, and he loves them, and that kind of, if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. So I think we'll get along great with it, honestly. Climb up in this monstrosity. It's a long ways up here. Oof. Oh, it's fired up. Let her build up some air. We'll be ready to go. I've got the truck down here at Dad's house. Of course, there's Dad's Mack out there that we're gonna sell, along with our other Mack. And this will be our primary and only log truck now. So today's the day we put the log bed on Project X. I'm headed down here right now to pick up the Western Star, drive it over to Brandon's shop. Then we'll get this started, because it's going to take a little bit of doing to get the bed out of the shop, which Brandon's skid steer there, my skid steer's there. Then we're just going to use the Serco to set the loader on the bed. So hopefully everything will go smooth, but let's get this day started.